Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about, unfortunately, something very heavy in nature, but I want to discuss the Kris Tyson situation that is a very close friend and colleague of Mrbeast. This situation involves Kris Tyson having inappropriate relationships with minors, as to be very precise here, in between 13 and 14 years old. And unfortunately, this is just a huge catastrophe, but it should be talked about. So I'm here to have a conversation. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I'm sure that most of us know about Mrbeast. He is, I believe, the most followed channel on YouTube, and he has done some really good content as far as like giving back to people and making sure that it's not just all about me, let me run straight to the bank with all of this money from the views that I'm getting. He has done some decent things. So in the start of the video, I would like to acknowledge that his content is not like every other YouTuber where it's just self-centered greed and manipulation. He has done some good things. I want to read about the situation, and then I also want to talk about Mrbeast responding to this. And then I also want to talk about some other stuff that has recently come out about Mrbeast. So this isn't just about Kris Tyson, but it's also about now people, you know, once the snowball starts rolling down the hill, people start digging and releasing things that were said by other parties involved. So let's start out with the situation. Ava Kris Tyson, one of Mrbeast's YouTube co-hosts, announced on July 23rd that she is leaving all things Mrbeast, following allegations that she groomed a minor. Tyson has denied the claim and wrote in a post on X, formerly Twitter, that she didn't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at Mrbeast, which is why I have stepped away. The post continued and said, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent," Tyson wrote on X. "Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mrbeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." Tyson has been friends with Mrbeast since the beginning of his career and regularly appears in his videos, which garner hundreds of millions of views. In a post shared on X on July 24th, Mrbeast addressed the allegations, announced that he has hired a third party to conduct a thorough investigation. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts, he said, in a post he shared with his over 30 million X followers. Mrbeast continued, "That said, I have seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mrbeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." Now, if you're wondering how all of this kind of came to the forefront, the original poster, to my knowledge, was a channel called Prism 42. In that video, Prism 42, the creator, sat down and displayed really creepy and just weird conversations between Kris Tyson and a 13-year-old boy whose username is Lava GS. Tyson was 20 when this was going on. Tyson would make lewd jokes with the minor. Prism also claimed that Lava, at age 16, met up with Tyson in a secluded area. Allegedly, of course. Tyson and Lava have denied the allegations brought up in this video. "I never groomed anyone," Tyson wrote on X. "The person who gets brought up in these accusations at Lava GS has vocally supported they are false. Lava denied the claims on X, calling them massive lies. Ava never did anything wrong and made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. This situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I am not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. Now, I've talked recently about Cody Ko and Noel Miller and how Noel Miller is being very quiet about the Cody Ko situation. That's his best friend, his business partner, so on and so forth. And with the Mrbeast and Kris Tyson situation, it's a similar friendship. They're not only very good friends for a long period of time, but they also do business together. Initially, people were saying, well, leave Mrbeast out of it. You know, he didn't know, he blah, blah, blah. Not only has there been a Mrbeast employee come forward with claims that he absolutely knew and didn't want to get rid of Kris Tyson because Kris Tyson knows too much, and it would end up being basically a liability to fire this individual.
My name's Dawson. I worked at Mrbeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says Mrbeast knew, yeah, Mrbeast knew. I heard many times that Ava Kris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mrbeast is done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
So not only do we have allegations that Mrbeast knew very well what was going on and knew what a creepy, inappropriate individual Kris Tyson is or was, but now there's also this other clip of Mrbeast making some very inappropriate comments about Bad Baby when she was 14 years old.
I don't think she's 14. They're too big to be 14. That's
she seems older than that.
But I don't think she's real.
What? Let's be real. You want to put your in her?
I mean, it's
probably not.
Enjoying someone and putting your in someone is a whole different story.
My one big takeaway from this, and unfortunately, it seems like these things are just happening all the time. When I sit back and see these things coming to the forefront, because what's done in the dark always comes to light, I always have the same question. And the question is, why is it so difficult for adults to not inappropriately engage with children online? I really don't understand why so many people are doing this, and then it gets exposed and it's like they're tripping over words and calling it lies and exaggerations and all of the things that are not true. But why are we, as people that exist on the internet, engaging with minors in any way, shape, or form? I said this back when I was covering the Colleen Ballinger situation. I don't understand why you, as an adult, you're talking to someone in DMs, going back and forth, whatever, once you know that person is under the age of 18, that should be the end of the conversation. I don't care if it's a fan. I don't care if they follow you on every platform and pay you for content. If you know that they are a literal child, why is the conversation continuing? And not only continuing, but going left and being all creepy and weird. Like, why is that where we are as a society? Children should be protected and they should be looked after when they're online. They should not be approached by adults or being taken advantage of because they have a parasocial relationship with whatever content creator. I don't even know what I would talk about with a 13 or 14-year-old kid. What are you going to talk about? Video games? What, like, and then you go left and make it all inappropriate? I don't get it. I don't understand, but that is a brief synopsis of what's going on with Mrbeast and why his name is being brought up so often, especially right now. People are saying this is the end of Mrbeast. This is going to get worse before it gets better. I will, of course, report on it when updates come up, but it's just another tale of, you really had it all, didn't you? You had it all, and now it's going this way. And I'm not necessarily talking about Mrbeast. I'm really talking about Kris Tyson, who was working with the most popular YouTuber. That would be like a dream job to a lot of people. But you decided to be a pedo in DMs. So lost your chance. Now you are just being exposed as a creep. So that's what's going on with Kris Tyson, Mrbeast. Did you hear about the situation? How do you feel about it? Are you as dumbfounded as I am with, like, why are we here again? Why are we having this conversation again? It's just really, you know, a sick, twisted world, isn't it? But either way, that's enough for today. So if you like the video, please leave a like in the comments. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.